Hey everyone, Michael here with Hello Cupcake Its Me, and today is the Saturday check-in. It is Saturday, July 25th, 2026. And if you haven't done so already, please hit like and subscribe, then head on over to podcast.hellocupcakeitsme.com to check out the podcast that is updated every Thursday. Also follow me on TikTok for TikTok Tuesdays. And go give the blog some love at hellocupcakeitsme.com. Follow me on all the other social medias and check out my book, Carpe Diem Scroto 365 Daily Affirmations, found at www.cdsthebook.com. So, how are we? I am actually doing really well. I have taken the last couple days off from my just day-to-day insanity and bullshit, and it has been fantastic. I did absolutely nothing yesterday except for go for a walk, and Wednesday was the same thing. All I ended up doing was doing my therapy session and then going for a little bit of a walk. What was it, Monday or Tuesday? We'll just say I took a couple of days off this week, and I'm not going to hit the ground running again until Monday. But it's been really nice just to like kind of be productively lazy. I know that those are two totally separate terminologies that you don't usually put in a sentence together, but it's been nice, just breaking up the monotony of, okay, Monday morning I do my swimming, then I typically go by Safeway if I have, and if I have the money, I buy myself some fried chicken because it's $6 on Monday for an 8-piece fried chicken deal. You could do fried or baked or whatever, but so if I have the money, I will pick up some fried chicken and I'll have like 1 or 2 pieces for uh, lunch, and then I'll turn around and have the rest for dinner. Then Tuesday, get up, go swimming. 9 times out of 10, go to a little thrift store after swimming, and then come home, do my Tuesday TikTok update, take a little nap, wake up, go to the bar, get some food, come home, rinse, repeat. Wednesdays is my doctor's appointment days, so I do all my doctor's appointments, and then I have therapy, and then the rest of the day is just mine to do with whatever I want to. Then Thursday, get up, go swimming, maybe go to a thrift store with my friend. If it's a Thursday that I have therapy on, then because I do Wednesday and every other Thursday for therapies. And then I go to the bar for open mic night, come home, get up, go swimming, and just wait for the weekend to get over so that Monday comes along and I can do it all over again. So, yeah. For the last 2.5 weeks, it has been all of that, but plus a midnight walk, or not a midnight, but like nighttime walk. I'm not doing a lot of walking. Right now, I am starting off extremely slow, like I did in the past, where I am doing between 350 and 650 steps, and that doesn't seem like a lot, but carrying around the amount of weight that I am carrying around is a lot. Um, but it's walking around a parking lot. It's like I park, I set my watch, I set my pedometer, and I walk at a fairly brisk pace. And I go, I just trace the parking lot, and so I park here, and then I walk downhill, and then I walk downhill, and then I come like kind of flat level, and then I walk uphill, and then I walk across back to my car, get my car, freaking do the hit the inhaler, and then play Pokemon, and then I come home. You know, this is what I did before, and I'm following the same exact protocol as what I did last time to get myself back to having losing weight, 2, having the stamina, 3, having the strength in my lower body and in my legs to hold me up for longer periods of time, and 4, just to get out and moving again. We're halfway through our summer here in the Pacific Northwest. We're going to be going into winter really soon. And I really should have been doing this back in February, but you know what? Depression hit, and I don't get to make the rules when my body and my motivation go out the door. I had a talk with all 15 of the fuckers that live upstairs here, and I was like, listen, we need to get back to moving. There's no ands, ifs, or buts about it. It needs to take place. We need to figure shit out. We need to make sure that we are doing it no matter how tired we are, no matter how sore we are, no matter what the circumstances are. We have to do so. We cannot be complacent. So, I don't know if the rest of the personalities are on board, but I know that I'm starting to have that motivating factor again. And last night I was on the phone talking with a girlfriend of mine, and by the time it was all said and done, I was just like, oh, wow. Like, I'm breathing okay. Like, I have some heavy breathing going on because I'm trying to breathe through my nose, exhale through my mouth, and not breathe through my mouth like I normally do, just to get more airflow going. But I was just like, okay, I see you here. And I got out of my car when I got home. When I got home, I got out of my car and I sat on the porch for a second, and then I was like, you know what? I don't want to sit. So I ended up walking out to my mailbox, which is actually on my neighbor's property. So it's probably good, I don't know, 1,000 feet or so from my front door. And I know that doesn't sound like a lot, but when you are first starting off, every foot matters. And it was just one of those, let's do this, let's try, let's do whatever. I do need to get myself a new pair of shoes, so I am going to sacrifice a chicken to the gods or something to see if there is a way for me to wrangle up some money for some new walking shoes. I have an old pair of Skechers that are my day-to-day shoes, but the shoes that I really like are Hoka Oni Oni, or just Hoka. And those shoes are fucking expensive, but they are like divinity on your feet. You're looking at anywhere between, if you can find them on sale, you're looking at anywhere between $100 to $180, almost $200 for a pair of shoes, which is the most expensive pairs of shoes I've ever purchased. Even back in my early 20s, when I had a disposable income and bought a leather backpack at a thrift store for $500 because it was cute. So, yeah. Even back then, I think the most expensive pair of shoes I ever bought were maybe $100, and that was a pair of Vans. Um, and when I bought them, I was with my grandmother, and she flipped the fuck out. She's like, "Oh, no, 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 sweetie, you can't buy a pair of shoes that expensive. Like, you could buy 6 or 7 pairs of shoes for that price." I'm like, "Grandma, I really want these, and it's my Christmas money, and this is what I want to spend them on. I've never had a really nice pair of shoes, blah, blah, blah." She's like, "Okay, honey. I mean, yeah, they really do look good on you, but I think that's just a little much." My grandmother was very, very frugal, and she always looked like $1 million, but you would never guess that all of her clothes came from thrift stores and yard sales. And she had this amazing eye for fashionable details. And so she would get a purse at a yard sale, take it home, and clean it all the way up and make that son of a bitch look like it was brand new. All of her jewelry was costume except for a few key pieces, and that was her wedding ring. She always had this brooch that she would wear on Sundays to church. Like, she had her church jewelry, she had her everyday jewelry, and she had her socialing jewelry. And just an amazing woman. And I take a lot of inspiration in my life from her because I am unapologetically a grandma's boy. I will be for the rest of my fucking life. Um, ooh, getting emotional over this one, so I gotta stop there. But my love of thrifting and upcycling and all that other stuff comes from her because she's a depression baby, and she was born right at the height of the depression. She was born in 1923, and so she had to learn how to make do with what she had. And growing up in the 30s, 40s, 50s, and 60s, they had that like civic pride, and they had that domestic pride where it was just like, I can't show the neighbors that we are knocking on destitute's door. So, she always had fresh pitcher of iced tea. She always had like some kind of cookies or snacks that were for everyone, but mainly for the guests. So, yeah. Anyways, I just need to get myself a new pair of shoes, and that's it. I should get myself 2 pairs of shoes, just so that I have a daily pair and then a pair that I only use for walking. But what ends up happening is because the Hoka are so fucking comfortable, is I end up wearing them 24/7, basically, like for everything, instead of like just having the designated pair for walking and a designated pair for just everyday wear. So, anywho, and did something that I haven't done in a while. I decided to paint my nails yesterday, and I really like it. Simple black nail polish. I was gonna go a little bit like crazy with it, but I was like, you know what? No, it's been a while since I've done my nails. Like, I have this entire, like, this whole thing, this vintage travel case is nothing but make nail supplies. Like, I have everything to do acrylics. I have like all kinds of different polishes, all kinds of files, all kinds of stickers. You name it, I got it in there. And then I have 2 big plastic boxes that are for thread storage that I bought at Michael's or Joann's. I can't remember which one now, but I got two of them because they were like $12 each, and each one of those held 15 bottles of nail polish on one side, and then there was another side. So each case holds 30 bottles of nail polish, and I have two of those, and I have like 7 different types of black nail polish. This is a black gel type polish that doesn't require the UV lamp to cure it. So yeah, just felt like doing something a little fun for myself. What else is going on in my universe? Still making. Oh, going back to the whole health thing. If you didn't catch my Wednesday video, I signed up for another virtual challenge, and I'm really excited because it's been a while since I've done any of my virtual challenges. I think the last one I did was in November, right before my car broke down, and this one is it's called Splash and Dash, and it's a dual metal. So it's it's like a oval almost. One side of it shows somebody swimming, the other side shows somebody, I think, running or walking. But you are supposed to swim 5K and walk 5K. Or you can go up to 10 or 13.1 or 20, 26.2. I don't know. But anyways, I'm going to be starting that here hopefully really soon. The packets are supposed to be sent out in late July. Typically, whenever I order them, they usually show up within like a week or two. So we'll see what happens. I don't even know where the hell it is. Honestly, I haven't looked at my online purchase order to see any of that. But yeah, I want to start making or I want to start doing those virtual challenges again because that was really giving me a lot of motivation and a lot of like pride. Just having that, like, yeah, you're paying for the medal, but it's also like, well, I bought this to do XYZ. So if I'm not following through with it, then does it really matter? I just spent my money like haphazardly. And y'all know that I am on a fixed income, so getting these medals, it takes a lot of financial juggling to be able to do so. And if you don't remember, this was my first challenge that I ever did, my Fall 50 challenge, where I had to walk 50 miles from September to November 1st, I think it was, or September 1st to October 30th, something like that. You had to walk 50 miles. And this was a huge accomplishment for me and is what started everything off. This is just, I've shown you all this before, but this is just a really nice fabric iron-on patch, and all of this is embroidered and raised up and just a beautiful little thing. So I got that, and then I got a how dare you? And then I got this sticker. So, have my little Nalgene water bottle with all my stickers, as is a requirement of everyone who lives in the Pacific Northwest and has a water bottle that they take with them. And then I have this water bottle that I am now starting to work on. And yeah, I have yet to use this one, but I'm like, you know what? I have it. I'm gonna sticker it. The other one that I've been using, that I have really kind of liked, that does not have a sticker on it, is um, this one right here. It's a UV bright bottle, and you fill it up, and um, there is a UV lamp in here that sterilizes the water and like completely changes the makeup of it. Like, so it takes a lot of that like chlorine taste out of water, and just makes it almost like regular bottled water. And I have a very hard time dealing with tap water. I always have. It actually does make me kind of sick to drink tap water unless I've boiled it, or um, I have like made it into tea or done something to it. But yeah, let's see. So I ordered that ship that mail that metal. Um, does not say. Well, I don't want to go onto the shop app. I just wanted to see. Anyways, yeah, so it should be here anytime, and I got my water bottles all ready. And I was not. I didn't pay as much for the metal as was originally listed, because I found a promo code that took how much did it take off? $8.40. So that's exactly how much the shipping was. So basically, I got the metal for 4 cents. Like, I got the metal shipped to me for 4 cents. The metal itself was $28. The shipping is $8.44. When a few months ago, like back in November, shipping was $5 or $6. Now it's $8.44. I'm like, fuck you, USPS. Like, how dare you? You should not charge that much, but whatever. So with that discount of $8.40, I I only paid $28.04 for it. Um, so yay me, going into August, $70 in the hole, but oh well, God bless. um, yeah, all of that. But I am doing a lot more writing on the blog, and when I am not writing on the blog, I have just been listening to music. I have been rewatching Buffy the Vampire Slayer, and I am currently watching season 2 of Avatar, The Last Airbender, the live action version. And I am also rewatching The Vampire Lestat season 1, or Interview with a Vampire season 3, however you wish to look at it. And super excited that they got picked up for a season 4, which is going to be aptly named Queen of the Damned. So it would be amazing to see them do each season as one of the books, which is what it's starting to look like. Season 1 and season 2 was Interview with a Vampire. Season 3 is book 2. I'm sorry. Yeah. Season 1 and season 2 are book 1, Interview with a Vampire. Season 3 is book 2 of the Vampire Chronicles. So it goes Interview with the Vampire Lestat, Queen of the Damned, Tale of the Body Thief, and shit. There's Tale of the Body Thief. and I want to say Memnock the Devil. There's actually 20 something books in the vampire series. But anyways, we get to see the Queen of the Damned in season 4, like her actually coming to power and waking up fully. And yeah, so I'm super excited about that. Any of you who have known me for any period of time know that I'm a huge fan of the Anne Rice vampire books, and that they were actually one of the very first books that I ever read that was not for school, and that was for pleasure. Um, my cousin, she was reading The Vampire Lestat, and I got the book from her, not realizing that it was book 2. So I read The Vampire Lestat, which, like I said, was the very first book that I ever read for pleasure. And then I went back and read Interview with a Vampire, then reread The Vampire Lestat, and then went to Queen of the Damned, and then went to Tales of the Body Thief, then Memnock the Devil, then Violin, then all of that, all the way up to the last book that she published in the Vampire series. Yeah, the last book she published in the Vampire series, The Vampire Lestat in the Realms of Atlantis. So, yeah, I'm excited about it. Haven't really been playing any video games lately. Kind of video gamed out because I've passed all the games that I have. So I've kind of given that a little bit of a break, but plan on getting some new games, and hopefully today, later on today, my sister is supposed to come and pick me up, and we are going to go over to her place for a little while. She wants me to try to work on her computer and force install Windows 11 onto a PC that is unsupported, and she is asking a tremendous amount from me because I no longer have that kind of skill set, but I'm going to do the best I can and hope that I don't blow her computer up in the process. And whilst over there, I am going to have her take me to Goodwill and go grab some lunch and maybe go waddle around Walmart and call it a day. I honestly don't know that I'll be able to do what she's asking. Even though I've watched a couple of videos and I've seen how to do it, I don't know that I have the ability to do it. But whatever. So, if nothing else, it's just going to get me out of the house for the day and get to spend some time with her. So, yeah. Anyways, that's all I really got going on. So, yeah, go check out the blog, Hello Cupcake It's Me. Go grab yourself a copy of my book, Carpe Diem Scroto, 365 Daily Affirmations, www.cdsthebook.com. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, put them in the comments section down below. If there's anything that you would like for me to cover in a Wednesday or a Saturday video, or even on the podcast, let me know. And yeah, I will talk to you all later. Make sure, make sure that in a world full of Karens, that you are somebody who cares in the world, and remember that you are doing the best you can with what you have available to you. So, bye guys. Have a great weekend.